No culture in history has been more diverse and more interesting to learn about than the ways of the American Indians, who put up with so much trouble from the white settlers that they eventually just collapsed. But learning about how they lived and how they were is something that I really enjoyed doing, and that's what today's video is going to be all about. So, the way of life for the American Indians was very, very, very different from our own. For example, the American Indian tribes of the Great Plains after the Indian Removal Act, they were nomadic, meaning they would not settle in one place like us humans do today. They would continue roaming the Great Plains, following their food, so they don't starve to death. Now, they would do this via the invention of the teepee, easily put up, easily put down, under 10 minutes. And this made for easy transportation and easy repair of the teepee, as the Indians' main source of everything was from the buffalo. Now, when I say their main source of everything was the buffalo, I mean everything. The hide of the buffalo was used to make clothes or to repair the teepee. The bones used to make arrows. Any organs, ceremonial. The heart, well, the heart was actually planted back into the ground so that more buffalo would come and inhabit this place so that they could feed. Or it was just eaten raw. But everything on Indian way of life was devoted to being nomadic, relying on the buffalo, and essentially wars for hunting ground and for pride. If I had a pound, one Great British pound, for every time an American Indian tribe went to war with another, I probably won't be doing YouTube. So, what is... Now, I didn't mention on one of the aspects of American Indian culture, which is completely unheard of in today's society, which is actually polygamy. Now, polygamy was a big thing during American Indian tribes, as it allowed everyone in the tribe to be cared for, as polygamy is essentially marrying more than once. So you could see one male with about 3 wives, or one female with about 3 males. But this was to ensure that everyone in the tribe was cared for, and that no one would be left alone. Now, as I say, the American Indian culture did collapse quite dramatically. Now, I'll go into the American Indian Wars in a separate video, but essentially what they were was the white man trying to change the Indians refusing, and then the white man crushing Indian tribes, or sometimes the other way around, like at the Battle of Little Bighorn. But, as I said, nothing is more exciting than learning about a culture that is so diverse from us. And the nomadic, polygamatic, buffalo-loving tribes that they are, I just think it's really amazing. So, that is it for American Indian culture. I have summarised it. I will go back at a later date and cover each individual bit more in depth, but covering more than the American Indians. And if you want to keep up to date with this channel's history, then I suggest you subscribe and click that notification bell, so then you're notified via email every time a video of mine goes live. And I will see you next time for another history video about the United States of America.